According to Kevin Weeks and Emily Kaplan of ESPN, FSG intends to explore potential sale of a minority ownership stake. That's exactly the wording used by Kevin Weeks in his breaking news video yesterday on X. Rob Rossi confirmed these rumors of The Athletic, saying, quote, a source in the Penguins organization confirmed that Fenway intends to retain the majority ownership stake of the Penguins and emphasized that there are no concerns about FSG's interest in the Penguins moving forward. So, Horwat, your thoughts on FSG adding to their ownership group in a minority stake?
My overall thoughts are nothing's really going to change. Just a new name's going to be signing some checks. That's really about it. Nothing's going to change on the ice. Nothing's going to change in the front office. Nothing's really going to change in anything you see, especially considering it's not a controlling stake. So really, it's just going to be a company or a group of people coming in, slapping their name on some things, and collecting money. That's all it is. It's the Fenway bought the Penguins for $900 million in 2021. Every team in the NHL is now worth over $1 billion. So they're seeing profit margins and they're just going to try and capitalize. They did it with Liverpool not too long ago.
Yeah, Rossi thought that as part of his article, yes.
Yeah, I thought I saw something that I could be wrong. The FSG might be interested in buying the Celtics. I don't know. They're just expanding their reach. There's a lot going on in FSG. It really doesn't mean too much in the grand scheme of things in terms of what fans will see change, because it's going to be really nothing other than maybe someone cool gets in there and we could just say, hey, this person, like LeBron James, hey, this person's now part owner of the Penguins.
I mean, he is part owner of the Penguins. So I mean, that story died down really quickly once the Penguins started missing the postseason. But no, this is not a big deal to me. This is another way to make money for the organization. It's the same thing as, jersey patches on the chest. It's the same thing as jersey stickers on the helmets. The same thing as the moving and changing advertisements on the boards. It's another way to make money. Now they're going to continue to, the fact that they're going to continue to retain the majority ownership stake, that told me, okay, this is a story. It is a story, but it is a very, very small story in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I understand fans haven't been happy. FSG bought the Penguins back in 2021. Hasn't been very fruitful on the ice since they took over. No playoff series wins. Obviously, that dates back to the previous ownership group. No playoffs since 2022. That's new, though. Hurling towards another missed postseason, as we talked about in the opening segment. So I understand. A lot of people are not happy with Fenway Sports Group. But I will say, it's not like they haven't done anything good for the Penguins. I understand that everybody's used to kind of a small family-style ownership group when there was Burkle and Lemieux, because Lemieux was there all the time. FSG's hands off. They own the Penguins. They own Liverpool. They own the Red Sox. And like you said, there are rumors that they want to own the Boston Celtics as well. So there's a lot going on at the head organizational level. What they essentially did was say, Kyle Dubas, you are the guy for the Penguins. So if you want to know where they're at as far as appearance-wise, as far as public-facing wise, it's Kyle Dubas. He is the guy for FSG. Now, I will say, like I said, they have made improvements off the ice. New scoreboard's been nice. That new sound system's been nice. The wholesale arena upgrades have been nice. That's Fenway Sports Group. That's Fenway. On the ice, you can give them credit for allowing the Penguins to spend to the cap when they're nowhere near contention. And we knew they were going to be nowhere near contention, and yet they still spent to the salary cap this past offseason. You can give them credit for going to bat for Crosby, Malkin, and Letang, especially the latter two, whenever their contracts were up after 2022. Some people won't. Some people will say they should have cut the cord back then. But a lot of people, if you like the fact that you're seeing the big three potentially finish their entire careers together in Pittsburgh, you have to give credit to FSG on that one. Also, they stepped in and fired Hextall and Burke after the 2023 disaster. How many Steelers fans right now are saying, I wish that the Rooneys would take a page out of FSG's book and fire the people that are sending them in the opposite direction that they want to be going? So I will give them credit where credit is due. They haven't been awful owners. They've been hands-off, which is new, and the team on the ice hasn't been good, But at the same time, when you buy a dynasty in its closing days, I don't think there's very much they could have done from an organizational level to change what we're seeing on the ice today.
Yeah, there was nothing much they could do. For what it's worth, I mean, they're hands off. Yeah, every now and again, before he left, Dave Beeston was around every so often, from what I remember seeing. It's kind of turned into a bit of it. Like you said, the arena's great. That's always been a driving factor for Penguins fans. They haven't been filling it as much recently, but
which
again,
might have led to this. Right?
Yeah,
it's a way to make money. If you're not making the money in ticket sales, which this is a gate-driven league, you got to figure out other ways. And they certainly can't raise concession prices anymore, because if they do, then they're really not going to have any ticket sales.
No. I mean, part of it too is, listen, everyone knows Pittsburgh fans will show up to any sporting event if the team is good. They will. They sold PNC Park out for the playoffs whenever those 4 games happened. And even in the couple of puttering years following, there was still at least a decent amount of fans at PNC Park. And every time there's a big giveaway or a big thing going on at a Pirate game, that place is sold out still. So there are plenty of sports fans in Pittsburgh that want to see and are willing to spend to see good teams. Penguins right now aren't a good team, and it's showing through the attendance numbers. And it's been fading slowly. And if a new couple of names gets in there, maybe they don't have controlling stake, but maybe a couple of words get thrown around. Hey, here's how we can fix this. Here's how we can fix that. Suggestions, and who knows? Maybe things turn around under different new ownership / partnership, whatever it may be. For what it's worth, Mario Lemieux is still a part owner. He just isn't around as much. Mm-hmm. He's way more hands off, and we know Fenway is around, but again, like you said, a bit more hands off than Mario was. Nothing much will change. It's up to the people. It's up to the team to get good again for people to show up.